What's up, guys? Why we got that echo?
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's up, dudes? How you been?
Groovy.
Me? Dude, I've been fucking awesome. How have you been, Doug?
I have been good.
Yeah,
Busy.
been busy. How busy? Busy doing what?
Green shit.
Cool. What about you, Wavy? Who the fuck, Tyler?
Yeah, I've been fucking kicking ass and taking names. You wanna get on the list?
Yeah, put me on the list. Number one, bitch.
He's been
Yeah,
good.
I've been fucking good though. Fucking getting ready for this backpack event.
Backpack. Oh yeah, August 10th, right?
August 10th, man.
Where's that at? That's like
Nine.
take ISB, make a right on to. If you're coming from the west side, you make a right
Yeah.
on to.
Right on the
Palmetto.
Ridgewood. Yeah, Palmetto. It's on Palmetto. 326 South Palmetto Ave. 32114.
You heard that? 326.
It's from 9 to 1 p.m.
What kind of shit you gonna have there, bro?
There'll be no shit, but there will be backpacks.
Well, wait a minute. You're gonna be there, so.
Be some brown shit. Right, some brown shit gonna be there. But we got backpacks full of supplies. We'll have extra supplies.
But these ain't just normal backpacks. These are like cool ass backpacks. I got to see them. Like, there's some
they
cool
look
shit
good,
there.
man.
Yeah.
What did you see in this stuff, man?
Dude, there was binders and rulers and crayons and paper, and the backpacks are really nice backpacks, not just your basic single color thin gonna break in 2 weeks backpack. It's gonna last.
Nice.
So you mean it's filled with like all kind of supplies?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Dude, that is so awesome.
Dude, how did you get the sponsors for all
Yeah,
this?
how did
Because
this
I know, like, you put up that post for the fundraiser and that bitch just took the fuck off.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are willing to help the kids in the community. They want to put to a cause like that. There's just not too many of them out there, or there actually is, but there's not too many getting recognition. So you have to go out there and just put yourself in that spotlight. And I went to everybody like, hey, look, we're doing this for the kids. This is what we got to offer. You guys want to be a part. It's that and the third. We talk some business, and everybody's down for the kids. Kids and vets is the two main things that everybody supports, and I'm all about that shit. So.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's cool when you can help out veterans kids. It's even better. That's like
Yep.
fucking trifecta shit right there, man. It's all
Yeah, it
awesome.
is. Yep. So August 10th, 9 to 1 p.m. We got free hot dogs, popcorn, wings from Wing House.
Wait, what kind of wings you guys got? We get all kind of flavors.
Man, they're from Wing House. It don't matter. It's all good.
Like
I don't
just
know. We feeding kids, so we ain't gonna get them too
like,
spicy.
like barbecue wings and
Yeah.
garlic parmesan.
Well, what other food you gonna have? Like, you're gonna have hot dogs and stuff for the kids too, right?
Yeah. We're gonna have hot dogs and waters, cause I know everybody's doing this soda thing, but we're trying to promote that our kids drink more
Healthier.
water, stay healthier, and stay hydrated the right way. In Florida, you can drink a can of soda and literally be thirsty and dehydrated 10, 15 minutes later.
Too much.
You know, so it's about making sure they're drinking what's right, staying healthy, staying positive, and they have everything they need to be successful.
I only try to drink soda when I'm like out. Like when I come over here is when I'll have a soda. Or if I go to a theme park, I'll drink soda. Because I'm walking around, I'm doing stuff. But like on a daily basis, that's like a no-go.
Yeah, can't drink soda, man. It's just too much shit in there. Like now, when I want a flavor, I just get like a seltzer water with some flavor in it, and
Some
You
of
said
those
seltzer,
little
do you drink it with your pinky up?
yeah, I just be like,
Yeah.
This guy, seltzer water.
Seltzer water.
Do you-
bullshit.
Have you
It's about
used
tricking yourself. It's a mind trick.
Have you used any of those Mio pack? You know, the little flavor packages?
That's what I have in here.
Dude, those are awesome.
I'm not into
I have
it,
them
man.
here.
All those high concentration.
But see, here's the
shits.
thing though. You
No
gotta
way
get
it's gonna
the
sponsoring us,
sparkling
that's not why
water.
you said
No.
that.
Yes.
Dude, this right here, I have to drink 4 of these things a day. So I take the Crystal Light water flavors that have no
Crystal
sugar,
Light
no
is also
artificial
not
flavoring.
sponsoring us.
Dude, no sugar, no artificial flavoring, no artificial
Well, it's
color.
a good way to drink water and not think you're drinking water because it's just adding flavor to it.
But what's wrong with drinking water? Like if water's
No,
first of all,
I get it.
I personally,
I drink
I
water
get
the wrong way. People say, 'cause I like my shit cold as fuck.
I
They say
really
you're supposed
thought
to
you were
drink it
going
warm,
somewhere
room temperature is better for you, such and such. I like my shit cold because it's hot as fuck and I ain't got time.
No, actually,
Okay,
if
no.
you drink it cold, your body will metabolize faster. So
Well,
it's
people
good for
always tell me like, "Oh, drink it room temperature. It's
No.
it's better for you."
Well, yeah. The fact of the matter is your body can process it faster if it is room temperature. So if you were dehydrated,
It's better to drink it at room temperature.
it is better for you to drink it at room temperature. If you're just hydrating maintenancely, so you're drinking. Well, it's not a word, but you're
Oh, wait, it is now. You heard it here first.
We maintenance this shit.
so you're maintaining your hydration throughout the day. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you have somebody that's literally dehydrated and you need to get fluids in them, you don't want to give them cold water because your body has to
You'll put them
turn
in
that.
shock, actually.
yeah, you can actually
Yeah.
put them in shock.
Well,
Your
I'm
body
gonna,
has
I'm
to
gonna
turn
go into
that-
shock if I'm hot as fucking sweating and you hand me a warm ass fucking water. Like, bitch, I'm warm. I don't fucking want the water warm. I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to
at
cool
that
the
point,
fuck
you're
off.
not dangerously dehydrated.
Yeah.
You're dangerously dehydrated when you're not sweating anymore.
I think anytime I
That's
get
what's
hot,
scary.
I'm dangerously
I had that
dehydrated.
It's 101. I'm not
I'm
sweating.
sweating. It's danger zone, nigga. That's a warning. When I get to sweating, it's dangerously hot out of this motherfucker.
Dangerously hot. Dangerously hot.
That's like.
I thought you said you sweat before you
Yeah,
walk out
yeah,
the
you
door.
walk. You
Hey.
sweat.
I sweat thinking about the sun. I be like, oh,
Speaking of hot motherfucker, this dude was getting hot yesterday about some shit.
oh.
I didn't say you're a hot motherfucker.
Oh,
I said
I
speaking
heard-
of hot
I don't know.
motherfucker.
Wavy, you're
I
still
should have put a
hot to
comma
me.
in there, but I didn't follow the butt, so I couldn't put a comma in there. My bad. Excuse me for my grammar. This dude was bitching yesterday about shit from the school, man. Speaking of school supplies and backpacks.
You know, that's
and
funny because my
fucking-
wife actually just sent me some pictures of that little pamphlet.
No shit.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about this pamphlet, man.
We went to the Flagler County Schools
Oh, there it is.
back to school night. And there was people from all over the county handing out things for small businesses to everything else. But in the Flagler County Schools bag from the school district itself is this nice little pamphlet. It's called Alcohol versus Marijuana.
Mhm.
Oh, please read us this pamphlet.
I'm gonna just hit on a few little
Alcohol versus marijuana.
yeah. It says the biggest paragraph that I can see right here. THC damages the immune system and alcohol does not.
Really?
Lies.
I've never seen a non-sick alcoholic.
Alcohol consists of one substance only, ethanol. Marijuana contains more than 400 known
What?
chemicals, including the same cancer-causing substances found in tobacco smoke.
Are they talking about?
Unlike
marijuana
cigarette
weed?
smokers, pot smokers tend to inhale deeply and hold the smoke as long as possible to increase the effect of the drug, worsening the damage to their lungs. None of this is true!
None of that's true.
No.
First of all, everybody knows it doesn't matter how long you hold your fucking breath.
Yeah,
Right.
it's instantaneous.
Yes.
Okay,
It
hold on.
don't
So
matter.
here's some of the short-term effects.
Just
of-
hurting yourself.
the short-term effects of marijuana use, according to this little booklet that they're handing out to every kid in Flagler County.
Remember, everybody, your children are getting this.
Yeah, I mean,
So I want to touch on that real quick. Your children are getting this, and they're handing this propaganda out in school, right? So what kind of impact do you think it's going to have on your children? They're going to look, oh, my daddy uses this green medicine they call marijuana. Or my mom
that
uses this
happened to
medicine
me.
called
My
marijuana."
son came home the last day of school and said, "Daddy, you need to stop smoking marijuana. You need to stop
eating it.
smoking your medicine."
You need to eat it from now on.
I said, "Why, buddy?" And he said, "Well, it's bad. It's illegal. It's a drug."
It's not.
And I said, "Well, who told you that?" And he said, "My teacher." And I'm going, "Okay, so they're teaching kids this stuff in school.
Way out of
They're
line.
saying it's drugs. They're saying it's bad. They're saying that people that use it are bad. My son comes home and sees me using it and thinks I'm bad. When I'm using it for medicinal purposes."
And it's prescribed.
You are a bad boy, but we'll get on that later.
Yes, baby.
Thank you.
But it's things like saying that sensory distortion,
No.
It's horrible.
poor coordination of movement.
Well, that happens regardless.
Right. After an initial up, the user feels sleepy or depressed.
No, no.
Man, I have never felt depressed after.
No.
Unless I fucking was watching the news.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm watching sad stories.
Okay.
Increased heart attack risk.
What you got?
Okay,
now?
hang on.
Okay.
What do you got? Wait,
From the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. Alcohol is a factor in more than 200 diseases and injuries, including cirrhosis or hardening of the liver, certain cancers, high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke, osteoporosis, malnutrition, inflammation of the pancreas, and brain damage. Well, wait a minute.
Hey, what did
Didn't
that pamphlet just
didn't
say?
that pamphlet
What that
just
pamphlet just
say
said,
that?
It said that, let me get back to the right picture.
and
THC damages the immune system and alcohol does not.
Alcohol
Okay,
doesn't-
well, I'd say from everything that it basically is associated with, over 200 diseases, I'd say alcohol's got a,
Yeah.
Hey, let me
way worse
ask you guys this.
reputation.
how many? I mean, they said that the marijuana smoke causes cancer, right?
Mhm.
How many stories, bona fide, legitimate, verified stories from different institutions and different medical facilities have put out it has cured cancer?
Exactly. If not greatly
So-
reduced.
Yeah, it greatly reduces the side effects of chemotherapy or other stuff if you're doing it at the same time. I know that Alice could probably talk to us extensively about that.
This says
Um,
increase of abnormally structured cells in the body.
You mean like the gray brain matter space?
Right.
Now I can understand it if they're talking about this on a child abuse level,
Mhm.
but what they're doing right here is they're trying to pick away at the validity of the prescription of medical marijuana.
Mhm.
And they're doing it in a way that is creating more isolation and segregation, no different than they run the fucking social classes.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? To create those instances like you, and then how many of those kids are gonna go back? Well, my parents smoked that.
How many
You know what
kids
I
are
mean?
gonna do the exact same fucking thing that happened to you?
Oh, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
that's what's. And not only that, this starts at the schools, but it also goes to the patients themselves. I'm part of several different Facebook pages that are.
The Board of Education is basically doing a disservice to
Yeah.
members of
Yeah.
the community and
And
its
the
own
children who actually
its
need
children.
it for their prescriptions to
Right.
treat their things like epilepsy and treat their things like Asperger's and
ADHD.
autism and ADHD.
Yep.
I know they're pediatric patients. We interviewed Zoe,
Yes.
remember?
Yes.
I mean, granted, it's not THC, but it's still.
It's still from the same
Right.
genome. It's still from the
I
same
would prefer
family.
to. I would
had
prefer to get
pediatric
my son
patients
who
come in
is
when I was
autistic
True Leave.
medical
Say, I
marijuana
wanna
than
try this, I
a
wanna try this, and
chemicals
this is
the prescription companies have thrown out.
Alcohol evidently also contributes to a lot of broken bones from trips and falls,
Yeah.
injuries from
Drunk
fights,
driving.
suicide, and driving accidents.
Yes.
Recent research has found casual relationships between excessive drinking and the transmission of infectious diseases like tuberculosis as well as HIV and AIDS.
So basically, what you're saying is everything this pamphlet that they're giving to all the kids in Flagler County, at least that we know of, is complete crap.
Complete
yeah.
and utter bullshit.
And we
Complete
can
and utter
prove
bullshit.
it.
It's
otherwise.
propaganda.
We can prove it to
is-
be crap.
That is literally propaganda.
Correct.
By all definitions, that's propaganda.
And the last
Can you
time I
send me
checked, the last time I checked, isn't ethanol a created chemical?
Yes.
Is cannabis a created chemical?
Nope.
Oh.
Is THC? Nope. CBD?
No.
Nope.
So,
THCA?
I
THC?
mean,
CBD?
I can understand how they'd be trying to structure some of their argument because there has been so much modification to some of the genetics of the cannabis,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it's not chemical modifications.
Right.
that are
They're
being
natural
done.
chemicals that grow in a plant.
Exactly, and it's cross-straining, and it's basically the genetic engineering that they're trying to accomplish with man.
Right.
So, I don't know, man. That's fucked up, dude. What else did your wife say about that?
It's just she hasn't really said much. She's pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff like this, and then we see people online saying, "Hey, don't take your kid into the dispensary."
Yeah, I saw that too.
And you know, I'm sorry. I want to teach my kids that this is okay, that there's nothing wrong with this.
It's
No matter
better
what the
than
school's
pills.
telling you, no matter what the school's telling you, this is okay. Okay, this has saved me from having to dump a bunch of chemicals and poisons from the pharmaceutical companies down my throat. I know it saved you guys on numerous
Yes,
different levels.
multiple things.
And yet, the schools and the older generation still want to make our kids think that this is wrong and bad. 48 states in the United States have some sort of legal marijuana law.
How many?
Yeah. 48,
48.
not 33, like we said last week.
It is
48.
Yeah.
48
Some
states.
are just CBD only, but it's
Yes.
still
It's
a
still
medicinal
CBD, but
marijuana.
those CBDs are allowed to have 0.3%.
Yes,
THC.
that is
Right.
a max cap.
Yes.
And FLA 420 has amazing CBD, by the way.
Yes, they do.
They are
I can
maxed
attest
out
to
at-
that. That stuff was amazing.
Yeah, it's good shit.
But it's 48 states are saying, okay, we were wrong. The laws are wrong. This war on marijuana is dumb. Yet the school districts are still going, let's give this to the kids to scare the crap out of them and make them think their parents are horrible people
Yeah.
and criminals.
Well, why is there not war on everything else? Like
Hunger.
anywhere you look, you can find that marijuana is the most commonly used illegal drug in the United States and the world. Not just like the whole world.
It is more
Marijuana is the
common.
most commonly used. Like,
It is less common to meet somebody who doesn't use in one way or another
Right.
these days than it is to meet somebody who does.
so why is there a war on
I'm
fucking
still working on my
marijuana,
parents.
but there's not a war on anything else? Like, we have
Oh, wait, I
drive-through
got-
liquor
Yeah, my daddy
stores.
smokes.
Yeah.
And you tell
But
people
CBD
don't drink and drive,
My
but
mom
pull
uses
up and
CBD,
fucking
she
get
won't
your shit.
use
Like
THC.
either way,
But-
people are pulling up in cars to buy alcohol that you're selling them. Even though you tell them don't drink and drive, they're gonna get in the car and fucking pop that top anyway.
They have
motherfucker.
drive-through damn alcohol
That's what I'm saying.
stores.
So it's like there's a lot more things you could fight than like
Here in Florida, they do the drive-through alcohol stores. All right, you can't get a mixed drink in a cup.
You should
In Texas?
only be able to get alcohol delivered to you.
In Texas,
All the liquor stores
they have
just
drive-through
deliver it.
bars. You can go through and get a strawberry daiquiri in a styrofoam cup, and they put a straw in that bitch, but they put the paper on the top of the straw, so it's a closed drink.
Yeah,
Who the hell ain't gonna rip that piece of paper off as soon as they drive up out of there?
Yeah, closed drink, right?
Ah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, sir.
He wants to testify.
Are you serious?
Oh, we got a witness.
Yes,
That
because
is-
we know what.
I know he
is-
was like, no.
No, he hasn't even drank a beer.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
Yes,
I mean, we gotta
On
work
his
on that
knees.
cigarettes.
On his
thing, but
knees. on his knees.
He'd use the topical?
It started out with just, I think she put a little bit of RSO on.
Okay.
Yeah, or something. She used something. She actually, it's trial right now. But yeah, he's.
That's amazing.
But yeah, she's like, you need to go on the shit with us and
Mm-hmm.
do a thing.
Wow,
And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, yes.
that's
Oh,
awesome.
And speaking of Allison, let me go back to full table. Speaking of Allison and that coming up now, that's a fucking awesome piece of news, by the way, because when this comes and you guys hear about it, you'll be like, whoa, seriously? Because never in a million years would I thought that would happen.
Yeah,
I'll say
seriously.
that.
If the
Given-
times I met, I was like,
Yeah, given the
that'll
status
never
and the
happen.
statue of the man and how It's a real deal. Like I got.
Not that he doesn't support everything
No.
that we're doing. It's just
I'm not saying that
no,
was
yeah.
error. I'm just saying I'm really
Oh yeah,
fucking amazed, and I think that's absolutely amazing.
absolutely.
100%. So I cannot wait to get
She
that.
is working on Solo. She is working
How is
on
Solo coming, by the way?
getting things up and going. She does have. I know she's working on paperwork.
Nice,
I
nice.
know she's working on paperwork.
If anyone can do it, Alice can. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is pretty awesome.
She basically, due to response on medicine containers, that's a no-go because it also became a logistical problem.
Right.
How to get them?
And
Mail them.
while she was in the right place with it, I think it would have been a very hard sell for
Okay.
what she had in mind for them.
Right.
And I don't know that it
Well, I
would
mean-
have. You know her. You know how she thinks.
Right.
Her heart is 100% or 150% in the right place all the time. But if you think about the larger picture, and it would be a very hard road to hoe.
Yeah. I definitely know what you mean with that.
Because
And that's
I
good.
asked her what she wanted to do with them, which
Right.
I figured out what she was trying to get them done with.
Right.
Yeah, that'd have been a hard sell.
Okay.
Because somebody would, sooner or later, there would have been some bullshit, and there would have been no reason for it, but it wouldn't have worked.
Right. Speaking of bullshit, what is it with? I'm a little confused. Okay, I'm a little confused because I know we put out a contest. And I know I wasn't here last week. I didn't catch everything that happened on the show, but you guys did a great job. It was really, really good. Thank you guys for that. I greatly appreciate it.
It was a nightmare.
And I'm sure it wasn't there. But the point being is like it was just another example of how when we stick to our core principle beliefs and we were able to get it done as a team regardless of who is here and who is not here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I think that's a very good thing. And it kind of frustrates me that you know, we put out these contests and you have other organizations that are asking you for the thing you're giving away. But you're supposed to be doing the same thing within your own organization.
Yeah, I
So-
don't quite understand.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that, man, and I really want to give the other 100 away that we raised, like
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
as soon as possible. But I definitely want more engagement from people. I can get it. If you're a part of an organization, we don't have a problem donating to you as long as you're not like, you know, calling the shots or in charge of that organization. Just not the right way to fucking do it. I'm just saying.
I mean, 'cause at the end of the day, I mean, I'm
when
sitting
you're
around
at
the
the top
table.
of the
I'm
organization,
sitting around the
you
table with
shouldn't be
veterans.
asking
So
for-
if we're gonna give the head of another organization fucking medicine just because they're veterans, well then I might as well give it to my fucking veterans right here.
Yeah.
Fucking buy an ounce and we'll smoke it on camera with y'all. What's up? Y'all wanna watch us smoke this shit? What's up?
You know, like I'm not
But-
mad about it. I'm just confused about
Yeah,
it.
it's
You know,
kinda
It kind of
confusing.
sends
And
a mixed
It doesn't
message.
seem
I
like
wanna-
a
I
leadership
wanna-
move.
Me being new here.
Oh yeah, take a minute,
today,
introduce yourself and tell us a
I'm
little bit of
Chris.
history.
How
buddy.
y'all doing?
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I think most people know who I am.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be pissed when they see this.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
if you're pissed when you see this, I'm sorry. You don't have to be pissed because our door's been open to everybody. We
Don't
invited
worry, be
everybody
happy.
to be at this table.
Oh, and
You choose
remember-
not to come.
Yeah.
That's on you, not us. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and we also have to look into whoever we get on now because
Yeah.
we've done that in the past where we've just kind of been like, okay, that's fine, we'll let you on, but then it turned out that we're like, oh wait, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, cut slick. Oops, evac.
Yeah. I just want to say, these guys, they're raising money for this stuff and they're actually giving it to other people. I know personally that these guys go without meds just as much as anybody else that needs this stuff. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah,
Being,
and
being new to this group and
It's
seeing
just like
everything.
the same way we're doing it for other vets. Like if one of us doesn't have, one of us will come through and
Right.
and give it to each other. So that's kind of another place where it all came from. Like, well, you know, we help each other. I know there's more people like us that stumble upon a couple days of hard times. Like, well,
Yep.
I may not be able to smoke for 2-3 days because this is what I'm living off. This is what I got to pay, and this popped up this month. Or
But
this
that,
popped up.
just because, and you know, I'm glad you bring it up because I know we expressly make it a point. Just because we have to go without doesn't mean the mission don't get done.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You're a fucking vet. You have you fucking crop shop. You don't got shit left in the field. You still gotta get the mission done. You'll get your resupply when you fucking get it. Get your shit done and let's go the fuck home. You know what I mean? It's the same mindset. So
You'll eat in the rear.
Sharpen a stick. Let's go.
yeah,
You'll eat in the rear.
right. And afraid of this bitch.
Your knife's still sharpened on that rock, bitch.
So yeah, and the point of me highlighting is I'm not taking shots at anybody. We're not taking shots at anybody, but bullshit is bullshit. We need to address it. It's not taking shots.
I feel like if you're part of a large group like that has supported each other for quite some time already, and you're one of the head people in that group, whether it be a leader of some sort or whatever, you need to be asking that group first if they can help out.
Yeah.
And I understand that not everybody can help at any time or not. I mean, it's sometimes you can hit every person you know up, and then sorry,
we got a platform coming that's going to change that real soon. Really soon. I'm fucking pumped about that.
Yeah.
Cool. It's going to. Oh man. Okay. Go
Like
ahead.
that was like talking about helping each other out, and that was one of the things that I had to like take into my account when I was coming over here. So I knew we had a set scheduled time, right?
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, guess what else is also at 12 o'clock? That's my medicine time, right? So I have, because then I know that, okay, I know Dub's gonna throw in.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna throw
Yeah.
in, and you guys will throw in if you can. You know, and we all help each other out. And then later on, I know, Wavy, we're just gonna be hanging out, and you're gonna be like, hey man, you want this? And be like, oh fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be like, hey man, you want this? That's just how we roll. So, but anyways, it's on that time schedule to where I can then share medicine. You know, it's not just me sitting there just smoking by
Yeah.
myself.
Mhm.
It's me, okay, hey man, everybody can
We're all
enjoy
equal
this.
chieftains here. You feel me?
Yeah.
When it comes to the decisions, when it comes to the medication, when it
Who's
comes
doing
to
the magneto
everything.
battery on a vape?
Huh? I
Who's
am.
doing- Bro.
What?
When we come to the
You know
table,
you can
it's-
destroy your coil like that, right?
I did not know that.
Okay.
I fucking smoked once.
My bad. Okay. Not
Take
trying
it
to
off.
be a dick.
Well, no, don't.
No,
be-
no, no.
How
Just
are you a dick if you're educating dick? Come on
So-
now.
These
I'm
coils,
trying to predict you.
these coils can only handle a certain amount of voltage.
Okay.
This is a 1100 mAh battery, and it's basically like, if any of you know what an old mod was for
Yeah.
okay.
I have one in my house.
This is a low-tech mod. There is no temperature or voltage adjustment. It is just pure battery power.
Yeah, that's a starter kit.
Yeah, that's
So
all.
what you're saying is dick doesn't always have to go hard.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, use a smaller.
Hey,
The problem is, if you
we
use
should
a
all,
battery
we should
like
all
this,
take a picture, like add it like a nice thing like this, all with the blunts, and call it the last puffer
The last buffer, I love
instead
it.
of the last
I love
supper. We'll just
The
hang
problem
it
is,
up here.
if you use a battery like this, it'll burn out the coil that's in here before you use
Finish
all the
it.
medicine inside.
That means you gotta open it and put it in your joint with your blunts and all those. No, don't do that. I'm not
Yeah,
saying-
don't do that.
do that.
I've
guys.
had to do it with
It
several.
don't taste good.
Taste the-
Putting oil.
Nah,
in
actually,
your
this is really good.
Like, what the fuck you
It's
talking
fucking
about?
stoned.
I gotta-
Oh, I wonder if you can put it in your belly button.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Here we
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Here
Tell
we
us
go
about
again.
yo. Bring this belly button shit up.
Put that salt rock in your
This
fucking
this
belly
fucking
button.
guy right here.
This is another one?
Breaking news in cannabis administration and medication science right here. We're gonna go live to Captain Carl.
Captain
And he's gonna tell us about the
Carl.
belly button hole.
Fill your ear hole with your belly button hole.
All right, so
And there's another prejudice that we might bring
Yeah.
out too.
Oh,
there's
gosh.
several other ways to ingest your medicine other than smoking, vaping, oral, topical, etc. If you take the tinctures or the oils that THC infused and put it in your belly button, I actually just learned this yesterday after looking it up.
Yeah.
But you can receive your medicine and get the same effect through the belly button. I've always known that there's always a tiny itty bitty little hole that is right in the middle of your belly button that still connects to the inside, that is closed up by a small little membrane,
Right.
just a piece of tissue.
Now,
Not that kind of.
Okay, pay attention. You said membrane, right? Because that's going to come up again later.
Yep.
You always have to break the first wall membrane.
Insane in the
All right, go
brain.
What is that?
Maui Wowie.
Yes, it is wild.
This is
Green,
like,
green is
this is
my
like
road
mint.
crush.
We'll
It's
continue.
like vapor.
Okay,
rub.
so
Mix.
medicine has been delivered through the belly button for evidently centuries, and I didn't know this. Tinctures of different medications, herbal, there are different ways that you can get into an extract in an oil form. You put it into your belly button, and it'll absorb.
So what's like? Is it absorbed faster than?
It says usually you lay there for about half an hour.
That's
But
not-
the
So who's got half an hour laying in a fucking belly button?
It take about.
You
It
don't
take
take
about
long.
5
You
minutes.
don't
For
take
me.
I'm not on your back.
bro, you got a phone, just do this.
Hey, it takes about 5 minutes for me to hit after hitting this blunt for me to. Just
I
be
mean,
like,
there
oh,
is another faster way.
marijuana.
You just stick a needle in there and
Right
fucking shoot it?
No, other than the belly button, there's another much faster, much more effective. And,
Okay, what is it?
Don't
What's
tell
faster than the
don't
belly
don't
button
tell the
shit?
people this way.
Look,
This actually
in case
admits-
of emergency.
No,
This
it's
could
actually-
be monumental for somebody.
This
This is
Change
actually a
somebody's life.
route
If
that
some-
you can get
Yeah.
given to you by your doctor.
Yeah, there's literally
Yeah.
an option for it. At
Yeah,
That's what I
at the
came here for,
dispenser.
Doc.
Rectally.
Really?
Thumbs
Whoa, whoa,
up.
whoa. People stick fucking cannabis up their ass?
Absolutely.
Well, not like plants.
No, not plants.
Look, don't go out and stick your weed up your ass if it's in bud, okay? That's
might
just
hurt.
weird.
Because then it's just gonna turn into shitty bud.
I mean, you might be able to smoke it.
mids.
Nobody smokes shitty
No,
bud.
no, it's a shitty bud.
Alright.
Dry
okay.
it
So
out, let it-
tell us about this rectal
Alright, so-
administration of cannabis.
You can take concentrates. They actually do make rectal medications that come in a suppository type form. You can make your own suppositories, or you can just take a rice grain of your concentrate.
Wait.
Rice
take-
grain size.
He didn't
Yes.
say put a rice grain.
No.
No.
No,
He
no,
said,
no,
he said jasmine
no,
rice,
stick rice grain
long.
in the rectum.
He said jasmine rice, long grain.
Wild, it's wild grain, all right? It's gonna get you wild.
What
Not the Mexican.
I have
kind.
actually personally found more
Satisfying?
effective
Pleasurable.
is to take a grain of rice-sized chunk of concentrate out of a syringe or however you got it, and stick it up in there so you get past to the first wall membrane. Which
Where's that
is,
You're not butt dabbing, are you?
Oh shit, he's babbing.
Did he say
Like shatter?
no, not shatter. You don't want to use shatter.
shatter?
Bro,
Babbing.
it's a fun name of that in itself. I would shatter my ass, man. But like,
He's like, stick it right in your ass and breathe in.
the concentrates you can get from Cureleaf in the syringe.
The distillates.
Yeah, the distillates.
Could that work though? I mean, if
What?
you think about
It would hurt like hell.
No. Listen, if you got
You're
like
sticking shards of shatter in your asshole past
Your
the
butt
first
hole
wall.
gonna
Yeah.
stick. It's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
stick
I'm
together.
talking
You will
No,
bleed.
I don't think your body would get it hot
if
enough
if
to
I
turn
can
to
if I
liquid.
can do that with my hand,
Yeah.
and
He's doing this with his hands
it
like
warms
this.
listen, the outside of my body is like 98 degrees, but
It's gonna be like super glue. Your butthole's gonna be glued together.
It's more like 80
I was about to say, fuck, what's wrong with
the
you?
inside of you is I think it could heat it up.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is your fucking skin on your butthole.
Wait.
Here's the thing.
Here's
If
the-
you're trying to shit, it's
Okay,
gonna split
you
it.
gotta use the distillate according
Distillate,
to
yeah.
Carl, but if you want an extended release of cannabis in your ass, you use shatter.
And call it
Dude, I
shatter
wouldn't
ass.
use those extended release capsules and put the distillate inside.
So your ass has been shattered.
Oh my god, this is.
How do you like that?
But it actually gives you.
I shattered my ass.
This episode's gonna be called Green to Brown.
I mean, it's
Green to pink.
now there's a
Green
question.
this thing.
Yeah, we
With
just
so many
somebody
nerves
Yes.
inside,
Yes.
could you?
I resign.
That's why they have THC infused
I can't do
tampons.
longer.
That's right.
Whoa, what?
They have THC.
Not that I need tampons for anything, but
Yes, they
It's
have.
the new way to get high up your butt.
So
But they do have
Nothing.
THC and CBD infused tampons as well for women that are on that time of the month.
Sharpie.
And
it helps,
evidently Scooby.
They call them tampons.
it helps with the cramps, the pain, the mood swings, and other things.
If you have diarrhea, just
So you've done the rectum
Yeah.
rectum high?
Do they call
The
them eye
eye.
holes?
You've done the RH, the rectum high?
Yes.
All right, so tell me, and our viewers and listeners, because I'm sure by this point they're like, oh my God, what the fuck are they talking about?
Who is this new guy, and why is he sticking weed up his ass?
Yeah, this new guy, they really brought him out. They're trying to appeal to the LGBT audience.
The lettuce, bacon, and tomato?
We got
We're trying to appeal to lettuce, bacon, and tomato now. Great.
Hey, I'm down for bacon.
I don't know about the tomato part. I heard that's a
All right, back to subject. Tell us about the RH, the rectal high, and what it's like to have.
It
Is
is.
it like getting shot out of a fucking jet, or what the fuck?
Well, I used indica. So
Indica.
for me, it was basically like the first time I ever smoked.
Okay.
I
Now, a lot
got-
of people say they don't really feel like they felt anything the first time.
Okay,
they
so
smoked.
not the first time I smoked. First time I got high.
Okay.
Actually felt the intense effects.
I don't
It
know,
was-
man. I remember the first time I got high. I forgot who I was. I'd have my buddy tell me.
You do
who
that
I
every
was.
day when you wake up.
No, it's
So what's
true.
new?
though. Like, who am I?
It
Start
was a
crying
very,
in the mirror.
very strong, intense, long-lasting body buzz and couch lock.
How long?
Like 5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. Wow.
You
A
had
drop a
keys
day will
to
keep
couch?
you couch locked away.
It was, honestly,
You know, it could be financially effective.
I took a giant,
You keep paying for
Thing
formula
of-
prescriptions.
I took a giant thing of indica RSO straight to my tongue,
Uh-huh.
big old chunk of it, and it was a lot like that feeling
Okay.
of just intensely high, relaxing.
So instead of concentrate.
Ooh, I don't know. Can you do RSL with your butt?
I
That
don't
would
know.
be
I think
like
that
a-
would burn because when I put the
You
RSO
gonna
on my
put
tongue,
Rick
it burned.
Simpson up your butt.
Let's,
I'm not sure Rick would
Hey,
be
let's
proof,
go back
but-
and change that to rectally, by the way.
Rectally?
Rectally instead of up the butt.
Rectal Simpson.
No, this is raw and uncut. As you can see, we got the green screens back here. We got like the most raw, simple fucking stuff.
Alright, so
We're raw dog.
rectal Scooby oil.
We were
Was it
talking
in your
yesterday
favorite
about
place?
different things that we could make to sell eventually, and Scooby and I were, and we thought, what, massage oil, that was already
Dangerous.
taken,
Yeah.
and
Lubricant.
lubricant,
was
that was already
already
taken, sexual lubricant.
Yeah, see.
But I wonder if THC infused edible underwear is taken yet.
I already came up with that like a month and a half ago and
Yeah.
we're working on it.
Yeah,
So, yes,
it's been
taken.
We're already doing that.
It's been taken.
That is
It has been
copyrighted and
taken.
trademarked, not to be used out of fucking permission.
You
Without
get
permission.
high while you eat the pie. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, they got
Yeah, high while
edible
you eat some
lubricant,
high. That's
right?
the American dream right there.
So
boy.
why don't they just do THC edible lubricant?
They do. They already have
Yeah,
it.
we
looked at it
found
the
that
other
out
day.
yesterday, and he literally
I
said
didn't
that
think it was
13
edible, though.
seconds
It was
ago.
flavored.
13
It's like it was
seconds
edible.
ago.
No, I didn't think it was edible. I thought it was more like
Well, you know
I
what?
think they're using a coke
Maybe
that
we'll
you
just
should see.
maybe we just need like THC motor oil and stuff for our cars, so our cars can maybe fly. Maybe
I am not wasting no damn THC on my fucking. Don't get me wrong, I love my car.
now.
It might improve your
however,
car's gas
no.
mileage.
You never know. Marijuana has been curing things for
Well,
years, but we never
they
tried it in
I
cars.
have actually found
You
you
might
can
run a
make
car
fuel
off
out of hemp.
marijuana oil.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
hemp
say-
oil.
I mean,
Yeah, hemp oil,
it's
yeah.
no, wait,
cheaper.
they found you can make
That
fuel
would
out of
be-
hemp, and it's much cheaper than
Fucking
actual
do it.
gasoline.
And it's
Do
cheaper than
it.
ethanol.
Yes, much.
Much cheaper.
And
than
if you ever do have an
It's
exhaust
cheap.
leak,
I
listen,
want
it
to
smells
know
fucking good.
what the exhaust smells like, because I mean,
Amazing.
No emissions.
Amazing.
Depends on the strain.
It is a no emission fuel. Hemp creates a non-emission
I wanna-
fuel.
I
There's
wanna
no
mention-
pollution.
so if
Amuse me,
you
motherfucker.
left your car running while you were in the garage, you would just smell that nice aroma and you wouldn't.
No,
die?
there's no smell.
No.
But,
Damn.
however,
I'm sorry.
if you
Like,
smell
nigga, this is the way
like
I'm
a
dying.
diesel
Fuck it.
that's been converted into
Oh,
a
there you go.
biodiesel, it will
Smell like French fries.
French fries or whatever the fucking oil it came from.
Really?
Alright.
That's why that. I
So
heard
that's
that.
why when
That's
that
why
dude
it
rolled
gave me
coal
the-
down A1A that day, it smelled like McDonald's had just rolled up in the house.
But wait a minute. So, what if we could figure out a way to power the cars off like the distillate concentrate, and then when you turn on your AC, you can fucking smoke it right now?
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Medicate it through your vents in your car.
No, here
well,
we go.
actually, then you just have to put it through the R34.
You
Stuff that
don't, you
goes
don't
through
even
the
need to do
AC.
that. All you need to do is have like a little thing that comes out, and you can just put your butt in and just push it in and press a fucking button, and then it just automatically does it as you're driving.
I mean,
and then
technically-
it just drops it out somewhere, just empties it into a thing, and it drops it onto the ground.
Technically, couldn't you hook up?
Oh
a-
yeah, fucking littering and
No,
shit.
hold on.
Littering.
What are you, Ash?
Hold on. Fucking
Yeah.
work for the city or
Yeah,
what?
speak. You can use a volcano tabletop vape for that. Hook Take the hose.
What?
The hose attachment.
More white shit? I'm not.
I
I'm
get
not.
what you're saying.
Okay.
After yesterday, I learned there's a limit with these motherfuckers.
The Volcano vape has a hose attachment that you can sit there and smoke like a hookah.
Yeah, we're not recommending you hook up your Volcano vape to your car. That's not what it's about.
Or I'm gonna go home and do this.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can put the
Yeah,
hose
but
attachment.
hey y'all, his car is on cinder blocks, by the way. It don't run.
It's yeah, but I'm still gonna try it. So you take the tube, you drill a hole in
And you bend
the
it over.
vent hose for your AC system.
Mhm.
Put some caulk around it, seal it up.
Caulk.
Turn on the Volcano and turn on the blower for your AC,
Mhm.
and it's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't call it cork here. We call it dick.
It's cock.
Put some dick around it.
Yeah,
Cack
it's-
off.
Fucking put
It's
it in.
snatch. You just put some snatch around.
Better yet,
Oh,
flex
snatch
it.
it. Okay. Fuck seal. Put a little fuck seal on it. It's gonna be fucked from now on, don't you?
What's
worry.
going on?
That was
What's
thunder.
going on? Thunder and lightning?
Oh,
You really are kind of like Scooby, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my anxiety.
He can,
Sorry.
he can feel it in his head. He gets like this
My
tingling.
ears start tingling, and I'm like it's gonna rain.
His head shakes up a little more.
It's the Scooby senses.
He's going there.
I see a big monster.
Whoa. All right, so what's some other news that's going on?
Oh,
You got any cannabis industry updates?
Oh man.
Any
Cureleaf
dispensaries?
just dropped their new product.
Was that shatter shit that you
Yes.
posted about?
Yeah, that was, and I got to try a little bit. That's pretty fire.
Yeah.
Facts.
It really shuts my brain off.
I tell you what,
It's like
That
shatter.
doesn't take much, bro.
But shatter, that's yeah. When we pass that around, it shuts my brain off, and I love it.
And it does too, because he'll sit
cures
there.
my anxiety.
Josh, your dick will say something, and then sorry,
We can always change
edit,
it.
edit, edit,
Yeah.
edit,
Captain Greenbeard.
So, and that's funny because Dick will say something, and literally like 5 minutes later, Scooby over here will be like, "That's right,"
Yeah, that's it.
and you're like, "Huh?" He said this about this. We're like, "Bro, that was
We were so 19, 18.
that was 5 minutes ago."
Yeah. I'm back in 1918 apparently. Why am I back in 1918? Oh yeah, because the VFW shit. There's something hidden about the VFW you wanted to bring up with the link and information for benefits and cannabis use as a medical patient.
Oh
So
yes.
I think that's something we got to touch on.
Okay, yeah. There is a link I know on our page right now with Nikki Fried's determination of whether or not you can have a medical marijuana card and a concealed carry permit.
Oh well, yeah,
Okay, yes, you can.
absolutely.
The second thing, there's not a link there. There will be at some point today.
Coming soon.
Okay. And that's the VA. And whether they can touch your benefits if you are a medical marijuana patient.
No.
The answer again is no.
A resounding no.
No.
On the VA page, we will post, you literally see it on the VA page from the VA that if your state is a medical marijuana state, that they cannot touch any of your benefits whatsoever.
We gotta sticky that.
I like that. Well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the link to that page right on the website for people to check out.
The VA
We'll have
has
a
to
couple
follow
posts
the
about it.
state laws that its facility is in.
Correct.
Straightforward, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They cannot take your benefits for being a medical marijuana card holder. Not at all. If they say they can, you can direct them straight to their homepage on their own va.gov website and prove them wrong.
Well, true story, I had a veteran come to my house to replace a couple windows that had already been replaced. They were messed up from the factory. And pretty sure I had my cannabis shirt on when they came, like the one Scooby's wearing, but the green one, of course. And he's like, "Man, I like the shirt," and I was like, "Oh yeah, well, part of this group here, you know, check them out." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a vet too," and starts showing me freaking bullet holes in his leg, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, gotcha. You know, you actually got shot. That sucks.
Yeah, fuck up.
Like, I didn't get shot. I don't want to know what I feel
You
like.
got holes put in you.
Yeah. Swiss cheese, cool.
That's so cool.
So
Yeah, don't go
I,
out and shoot Justin.
I'm like, you know, give me a few minutes, and we started talking, and he's like, oh yeah, this is what I was told by the VA, and I'm like, bullshit. Oh, this is what I was told about concealed carry, bullshit. Let me get my phone. I know I got it on our page, and I'll pull the other one off the VA page, and it took me all of 5 minutes at most to pull the stuff up.
It'll determine your internet speed determines how long that'll take for you.
Well,
Everybody gets so worried because they hear this or that from this place or that place. Do your own research and make sure that person ain't telling you wrong information.
That applies everywhere in life, by the way.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're seriously trying to make a decision for your own medical benefit, for your own health, do the damn research. Please, get on Nikki Fried's website, get on the VA's website, get on every website that you know is a legit source.
yeah, don't go to WikiLeaks to get
No.
information. Anybody can put it there.
Don't go to Facebook. Please, God, don't go
Yeah,
to Facebook.
Facebook's not credible.
Jesus.
Not
Can
really.
anybody tell
Just because
me?
it says something about being a Florida medical marijuana patient on a Facebook page and you ask these people, does not mean that they are giving you the correct information, believe it or not. Go to the source.
Exactly.
Isn't this video on Facebook?
What?
Isn't this video on Facebook?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but I'm telling them to go to the
Okay.
source.
check
I'm
over.
glad you bring that up because what do we do every time that somebody checks something on us? We acknowledge it. We say, okay, cool. Thank you for sharing that with us so we can find the better information.
Yeah.
It's not like we're trying to sit up here and preach and be Ohio Almighty like some of these people.
No, check what we say.
We-
We're
and you know, honestly,
We
that's
encourage
where-
it because that's the quickest way to get to the best education, in my opinion.
The only thing I have to disagree with about Nikki Fried's website and what you're saying there is that it says you cannot go into a store and buy a gun. That is incorrect. You can go into a store. The question states, are you using a non-prescribed illegal medication?
Oh, you gotta. Who?
Or
If you're
drug.
a medical marijuana patient, it is
Right.
prescribed, therefore not
Even if it's
illegal.
not prescribed but recommended, it is no longer illegal because it is recommended and you have a card making you a legal carrier,
Yeah.
legal user. So no, it's not legal. You can go into the store and buy a gun. Answer it truthfully. You're not lying. No, I'm not an illegal user.
I mean, how easy though is it for somebody just to say no? I mean, seriously.
I'm just saying.
Think about criminals.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
But
but
we're not criminals.
The
So we're
fact-
giving you
I'm-
yeah, I know what you're saying. And
the fact
that's
of the
to be
matter
given.
is it's actually a felony to lie on the form.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's only a lie
If it's a lie.
You don't.
if
you
it's a
believe it.
lie.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay,
this,
I'm
is,
like-
this is just like crime. It's only a crime if you get caught. So this is just like crime. Okay?
If you're going in there and you
It's
know
only
that
a
you're-
lie if they know the truth.
If you're going in there, you know you just smoked a big old or snorted a big old line of coke, and you go in there and say, "Nope, I'm not doing that shit." That's a bald ass lie.
No, you're
But if
not
you're going
doing
in
it now. You did it. No, but I'm not doing this.
Was it 3 days
I'm
ago?
not doing
Yes.
this.
Okay, I'm safe.
Make sure you
No,
want
days
to
ago,
know.
hell no, that was 3 minutes ago. I'm straight. These niggas, they stupid. Why did they ask me about now?
Yeah.
If they would have said right now, I could have said like, no, it's still been right now.
But if you're going in there as a legal medical marijuana patient, the answer is no. You're not doing anything illegal. So
Absolutely.
buy your damn gun. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Exactly.
Well, guys.
We have more events. So.
Oh yeah. What else do we got going on?
September 14th, man.
September 4th.
September
Motherfucking September 14th.
14th at the Bulldog
The
Pub.
Bulldog Pub. That's gonna be from 8 to 1 in the morning.
That's gonna be a
That's just
goddamn
gonna be
jam.
fire. It's gonna be,
Oh, yeah.
it's
It's
gonna be
fucking
fun as
fire.
fuck.
We got
So-
Halo Violation opening up for Trees of
Yeah,
Life.
that's what it was.
We got
Relief.
Relief is gonna be there. We got No More True Bowl's gonna be there.
Who we got
That's a
stopping by
full
for
band
guests?
Fucking stack, bro.
Who we got for guests coming by?
Who do we? I think Medman guy's gonna show up. Preston Osborne. I'm not sure if Heather's gonna be there. I'm pretty sure she might be there. That's with the certified medical marijuana doctor.
There's somebody from
Oh, nice.
I've been throwing.
Did we? I forgot. I don't know.
Is David?
I think David will be there.
Oh yeah,
I think
David
is
David
gonna be
Verberg
there.
is gonna be there. Verberg.
Ah, yeah.
Not Verberger. Not
I
Verberger.
didn't say Verberg. I
Verberg.
stopped at the Verberg. But he's gonna
Verberg.
be there. That's the Olympic gold medalist.
I think it was
who
the
we interviewed
combination.
at the
that
Axon
sounded
Grog.
like it.
We need to start getting some stuff a little bit further up north in like the Flagler Beach area. Like talk to Finn's. And see if
I
we
was
can-
just at Finn's the other night,
I know.
actually, and I met the guy who owns the Moonshine Brewery.
Mhm.
We had a great conversation. We'll be
Very cool.
definitely in touch.
But I think it'd be fun to. I mean, there's a lot of veterans up there that
Well,
can't really
hey,
make it all the way down here.
remember when we were like, how do you add value to the table?
There you go. I found
You
it.
live in Flagler. You just found out how you add value to the table, bro.
We still gotta prep for doing something in D-Land because
Yes.
that is where
D-Land has a
lot
very
of
high
fucking
concentrated
veterans
population
are.
of veterans. They have the very minimal amount of resources for the veterans there. The two clinics that are there are small as fuck. And they're actually not even in D-Land. They're in fucking Deltona, Orange City spot as you go up that one road.
Yep.
Same as Palm
Yeah.
Coast. We've got one medical marijuana doctor, Bernard Medical Center.
Okay.
Might want to edit that maybe. They're
Well,
horrible.
we'll check to see. Right now, as we know of, there's only one.
No. I'm saying they're not a great clinic.
Bernard.
They-
Cannabis clinic.
It's very, very, very hard to get a high THC recommendation from them.
Okay.
They charge a whole lot for extras on a recommendation. Like if you want more routes, they charge per route. If you want smokable, they charge more.
that's fucked up, man. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's why we've been talking to the certified medical marijuana doctors and Heather, who helps run that program for the owners, because they gave me a price of 150 flat for everybody who goes there.
And this is
You know what I mean?
Bernard. That place is not like that. They will not.
It'll be a $50 transfer fee, but I think she might. I gotta double check with her, and I don't want to misquote anything, but I think she might waive that for
Very cool.
the veterans that we represent.
But we also only have one dispensary. We got Trulieve.
Yeah.
And
Trust me, like I said, there's something coming out soon that's going to change all of that.
We ain't got jack in the land for dispensaries. We have medical marijuana doctors. One of them is certified marijuana
Yeah, right
doctor.
up the street from your house.
Yeah.
But we don't have any dispensaries. We gotta come to Daytona.
Well,
I still- I
wasn't that you telling me they got one in
shit.
Deltona though?
Oh yeah, you can
I
go
was
to
fuck-
Deltona.
I was fucking surprised that
There's
Deltona
a
would get one before
Certera
D-Land.
over in Deltona who doesn't
Deltona's
have
fucking
a
lame.
working link system.
Right. Yeah, their gift card system is out of play right now. I guess
But
there's been some
the
technical
big problem
difficulties.
is if you only got one dispensary in a whole town, you're gonna be out of product a lot, and they
Yes.
are constantly. And I'm not talking
Constantly
just
out of
flour.
product.
I'm talking everything.
Right.
As soon as it's in, it's gone.
Well, I
So
didn't
there's-
realize Daytona had a Grow Healthy sitting out
Yeah.
by 95.
That
It
popped up
hasn't been that
recently.
long.
Yeah.
I think it's been like 2 months, maybe.
I'd love to try them out.
Yeah,
but
never
that
Never been.
I had them delivered to my house, but that's the only. It
Well-
was okay.
Yeah, we'll get more into that on a different show. Let's wrap up with these events, because that September 14th.
Oh, September 14th, we got some.
Party in My Mouth is gonna be there, man.
Whoa,
really?
Awesome.
Forgot about
Yes.
that. I
We
forgot.
got-
awesome!
I got
Yeah,
Party in
dude.
My Mouth to fucking
We've been
show up,
working
man.
on that.
Hell
We've
yeah!
been working on that for
Between
months.
him and I, we've been working on that for a hot minute. And then
Very
Party
nice.
Party in their mouth.
Party in My Mouth with Dick Liberty.
Can't wait to see what's coming from that.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
It's
sauce.
gonna be a party in your mouth.
Yeah. Dude, this
In
company,
your mouth.
listen, these guys are badass. They make this fucking RSO drink that is just straight fire. I think
RSO
Yeah,
drink?
it's like
Yeah.
raspberry
Six of them a
lemonade,
piece.
and they take an
Yep.
RSO juice.
And I've been seeing this in all of the work
And then
we've
you
been
sit there
doing,
like-
but I just never knew who the fuck. I kept hearing you say it. I didn't know what part of my mouth was. I thought it was just some gay white people shit y'all were just
Oh,
making
trust
fun
me, I
of.
had to
I
ask.
thought y'all were like saying like a little.
Oh hell no! You don't know, now you know.
I had to ask because everything
Waiter.
I came up with on the internet, I went down for.
Yeah, I got a virus from that shit. But yeah, man, I was like, so fuck it,
I
keep
was
saying
like,
part of
you
my mouth, or is this like some white thing they do?
No, actually,
Get drunk and have a party in my mouth?
the lady who not white.
She's not white,
No.
and she plays in her mouth.
Yeah.
Well, she's a female, so I would
She's
expect
female.
that.
Well, let's hope she's a female, because that would be confusing.
She looks pretty female to me. I don't
Well,
know.
then again.
Remember about that person we were talking about?
Yeah.
Did I just see nip pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna show it. But
Yeah, no.
I see it.
All right,
It's
so
social
you know
media.
who that
Explain to me about that. No?
Okay. Yeah, we'll get back over
We
here.
have-
Not
we have
the
without.
porn shit they're watching over there.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I'm
what I
looking
was
at
saying
the
is
wrong
that
profile.
Party in My Mouth, they have edibles. They have they make really good edibles, different cookies,
Ah.
different gummies, different lollipops.
Do you have like a shop or something, or they're just like
They're out of
local?
Miami.
Oh, they're
They're trying to go big.
Oh, so
they're
they're
coming
making a journey.
Oh, I've
They're
seen
coming up
that.
from Miami to be a
That's
part of this.
dope.
They're
It's
making
gonna
a
be
journey.
Yeah.
pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're gonna have some fun there, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
I definitely want to try that RSO joint though. That
Yes.
sounds
At
amazing.
first, I was
Fucking
like,
fire, bro.
huh?
Yeah.
And I was
Straight
like,
up.
oh.
And the
Yeah.
guy, the owner of Bulldog Club, is actually a veteran himself.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
That's
that-
like next month.
yeah, next
That's
month.
we're almost 30 days.
Yeah,
Yes.
almost exactly, right?
Yes, it is.
Almost
So
30 days. So
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah, start pushing.
Hey.
Very exciting.
What else? What else
So
we
we
got?
got iPools 500 reserve. It's gonna be auctioned. We got Alice has donated a quilt. We got an $85 reserve on that. And we have a bike that my wife's donated and a $100 reserve on that. And that's a women's bike.
You gotta take the fucking glasses off.
What kind of
when
bike
you
is
read
it?
shit. I feel like you're a blind man. Like I feel like you're looking straight and you're just talking, but you're looking at no one. He's staring at the wall like we got a fucking pool in the back, a fucking rubber band that holds you in the pool.
Damn it! You let my secret out. I was trying to convince everybody I was blind.
Yo, I looked over and he's just looking straight at you.
made him see.
I can't see.
I've seen the light from the camera.
Marijuana.
So we're gonna get pictures of that stuff up, and
Okay.
we'll get some.
Yeah, that eye pool, man. That's the eye therapy pool. That's gonna be. A
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
know.
that's
That's
gonna be a
like
option.
that's a
Yes,
fucking
that's
dope
gonna be up
ass
for
pool.
auction.
What's
Like
the-
you actually
what's the
have
reserve
the
on that?
option to stay in one place.
500 is reserve on that
swim
thing?
for
That
miles.
thing's worth $2,500.
Right.
500 reserve.
Alice handmade quilt, $85 reserve on it.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous quilt. We got a picture of that. We'll get up to.
Nice.
I got a pretty cool little pocket bike that I might be.
Hey man, whatever. We've all donated. I've donated art. Everybody's donated time.
It's a
We've all
little
donated.
49cc pocket bike. Pull start, runs.
What's cool about that? You don't need a license to drive it. Just so you know.
Well, I mean, if you're riding the city bitty little pocket bike down the road, you're gonna look like a clown, but cool. Gotcha.
Man, I see clowns all
Hey,
damn day.
let me
doing that
try
shit,
it.
bro.
I want to ride it.
You would look. that
We're
would be
gonna
a
video that shit.
Hey guys, my first time. My mom no hands.
I'm hitting out
He's
flyers.
We might be able to get on funniest home videos yet.
Yes, we will.
Is that show still going?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just pull videos off the web now.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda.
But
that's
family.
ridiculous.
But they just get like a whole bunch of like certain genre videos, and they'll do like a segment of that, and then another segment of different genre, stuff like that. And people like send their stuff in, and then they'll throw that in too. But
Yeah,
it's
they
not
got
like it used to.
the freaking dude from Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Carlton.
Carlton?
Carlton.
Yes, Carlton.
Oh,
I knew you were talking about because you did the dance.
Yeah, he's the new one up there. Yeah.
It
Oh.
used
Yo,
to
did you all
be,
see who was-
They took off your boy from Full House.
Yeah, no, not Full House.
Yeah, the dad.
Well,
Bob
yeah, they
Saget.
took him off a while ago.
Bob
Yeah.
Faggot.
Bob
yeah.
Saget. And then it was this other
Oh man,
really
who was that?
annoying dude. I can't remember what his
He
name
was on Saved by the Bell.
He was?
Mario Lopez.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Oh. And then there was another white dude that was just like old guy wanting to be funny but couldn't be.
I knew that was sooner or later you were gonna miss the basketball.
That was the most handicapping shot I ever seen.
You should have
Like,
seen the one that went in earlier. I'm surprised that damn hit the garbage.
it looked
can.
like he was in a wheelchair and he just tossed that bitch back to the boy like, catch this! That shit was horrible. There was no direction in sight there. Like, it was up there, it was down there, it was over here.
I just saw. I was like, maybe.
All right, what else we got coming
I
up?
fully got this.
What else we got coming up over there?
We'll be headed
America Got
to
Talent.
Savannah.
Yes. Oh my God, the Savannah trip. Dude, man.
Savannah,
I'm so excited
Savannah.
about this.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so fucking excited about this.
Savannah,
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun as
It's
fuck.
fun. So if you're up in Savannah our area,
What was-
hit
what
us
was
up.
it?
We'll be up there mid Oh, mid-month. We're talking. We'll be up there the 16th that weekend.
Yeah, the weekend is 16th to the 18th. We'll be up in Savannah, Georgia. We're going to be meeting with some very special people, having some conversations.
This
You'll
month?
have to tune in.
Yes.
This month.
Okay. Last month.
As soon as I get back from Spokane. You'll have to tune in to see that specifically, but we're very, very much looking forward to that, and I think you guys will definitely.
I can tell by how Scooby said this month he'll be staying home. He's like, yeah, I was down for next month, but this month, yeah, I'm gonna stick around.
Maybe.
I got this back here, guys. You guys don't worry. I'm gonna handle this.
We still got. We're gonna really take a journey
Yes,
for Veterans Day. this
Veterans
year.
Day. Tell us about
Going?
Veterans Day.
We are gonna go up to
New Bern,
New
right?
Bern,
New Bern,
North Carolina.
And this thing is going to be amazing. It's got I think it's the Riverbend Golf and Country Club donated their facility to us. Just picked up new sponsorship that I'm not going to say yet. It's incoming. These guys know who it is, so it's kind of a
I don't.
fucking epic. Yes, you do.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
told you
Wow,
yesterday.
yeah, that is
Don't ever say that about
huge.
me, man.
Yeah.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
No, not really, Bobby.
That's going to be an amazing event. I think Trees of Life will be joining us for that. Some of the artists are going to be joining us for that. We got local artists. Johnny Cash's grandson's band is going to be there as part of that. We're going to be highlighting Devoted to a Soldier is going to be there for that. Like, this is an epic combination of collective fucking unity that is having a major impact right now, and I couldn't be prouder to be a part of it.
Yes,
You know,
it's
absolutely
awesome.
fucking amazing. So
Is this a kid-friendly event?
Of course.
Awesome.
Of course, it's going to be kind of like a therapeutic, holistic massage therapy, music, art festival
So
weekend.
you don't want my kids there.
Didn't somebody say this was therapeutic? Who the fuck kids is those?
That's my kids.
Everybody, kids, please report to your car and go the fuck home. This is not for you.
You know Cartoon Tasmanian Devil?
Yeah.
He's got 2 of them.
Yep.
Listen, I got 3 of them.
There's no joke there, bro.
They are all
I
good.
I know. I met them the other day, and they were super pumped. Like, I'm talking about these
That's
kids.
Oh, no, that's
steady. That's
He said that's steady.
the child wakes
That's
up
their
at 6.
normal.
It starts like that, and he'll go until like 2, 3 in the morning unless I give his ass melatonin, and he goes to sleep.
I'm telling you, man. I got 3 of my own that just don't fucking give it a break.
Mm-mm.
So I like other people's kids sometimes. Like, I just want to get away from my kids for a little bit.
Yeah, I
Y'all
saw
go play with somebody else's daddy. Let me play with these fucking kids for a
I
little
saw
bit.
what you posted up on Facebook about meeting the cool kids, and I'm like, you don't know.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
He
Them
would find
kids
out
are cool
soon
as
enough.
fuck.
He just met him. He don't know
Them
shit.
He's cool. He's like, yeah,
one
we
other,
cool.
the one other thing. Hey, dude, take a minute. I'm gonna put the camera on you, wavy. Take a minute and talk about that red carpet event. Where Green and Green's gonna be doing their show from, and we got this. Just take a minute and talk about that real quick.
Yeah, well, we've been doing a little haggling, so the date is not exactly firm.
Don't talk about the day. Just say it's
But
coming up in October, right?
Yeah, October.
Okay.
Mid-October, it is going fucking down. Like, this is gonna be like, it's gonna be at the Crystal Ball. This is gonna be one of the biggest red carpets event. I'm pretty sure to come to Daytona.
Ever.
Like it's gonna be wild. When we drop the date in the official flyer, I'll drop the big name for you. But we're gonna have a bunch of people there, all the way from Hall of Fame boxers to Olympic
NFL
gold medalists,
stars,
NFL
doctors,
current players, retired and all that. Man, this thing is gonna be amazing. We got doctors coming. We have some people on the political side of things coming through, and man, it's gonna be money is gonna be in the building. It's gonna be money in the building. So if you got it up here, you're gonna want to be there to talk to these people to start making shit happen. Like that's what we're doing. We're bringing everybody together who wants to make shit happen.
Network.
And when we leave, that shit happens.
Yeah, and this ain't no small party shit. This is
first of all, this is not no potluck. This is a good luck.
Yeah.
This shit is gonna be fucking
It's
amazing.
gonna be a
So
wine and toasters event of the year in Daytona Beach.
everybody will be sharp. You know, I'm
What
getting right now because you know we coming in with the suits and my beard gonna come back and I'm
We'll
doing
make it
this
happen,
whole
man.
thing.
All right.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I own these clothes.
We all going on some different clothes
We'll
that day.
discuss
Yeah, we'll discuss it off cam, but I just wanted to get that out there to start a little leak because if you haven't seen this crystal ball place, holy fucking bejesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. this
We
place
drove
is-
by there, but I didn't really get
Jesus
a
fuck.
good
I'm
look.
telling you, these motherfuckers, and they offer you everything. When you book, it's not like you book one room there because they have 2 rooms. Amazing views. The top floor has that's the VIP spot. They got the best fucking view.
That's where I'll be.
Water and everything. But they offer everything. They're like, yeah, we got a Bentley. You guys can come in. We have our own limo service. It's like if you want, you can come
I
in on a
still like the
speedboat.
speedboat.
I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely
I
coming on
wanna
a
come on
fucking
the
speedboat.
Yeah, y'all, I'm taking a Bentley. Y'all can take the speedboat.
Can y'all get like a Gucci life jacket for me? Something that look cool? I don't look like a
I
fucking
need a
nerd.
motorcycle at the end of the dock when I get there, so when I get on a speedboat, I can ride my motorcycle from the dock to the door.
Listen, I'm pulling up on a speedboat and throwing
In my
up over the
seat.
thing. Hey, I'm here, y'all.
They got a Maybach?
Seasickness. Huh?
They got a Maybach? 'Cause that's a deal
Oh,
breaker right
oh, listen. These people have it all. I'm looking through this little thing they got where they park their cars at, and I'm just like, oh, you motherfuckers got money. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what we doing this at. Oh yeah, it's going down. So it's gonna be like, the event is gonna be so filled. Like
Hell
they're very open and easygoing place because they're like, hey, if you wanna bring your own liquor, we'll give you a bartender. I was like, yeah, we want to bring our own liquor. We don't want to buy your expensive shit. So thank you for being so generous.
Got some wild turkey.
Yeah, we finna, man, listen, we finna bring these OEs in here.
Mad
But
Dog
everybody get
2020.
that 40-40 on. I know they sell 40 down here. I'm going north to get this shit. We're gonna get our 40-40 on tonight, players. Nah, but it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of business mingling. So yeah,
It will be the place to connect.
October.
But-
Get your best motherfucking suit out and make sure them shoes is real gator.
And bring your game face too, man, because these aren't the boys that you can sit down and talk to and not have your shit together because they will
Yeah.
shred you in a fucking
They don't want to hear ideas. They don't want to hear, oh, I was thinking, nah.
conversation with you, these guys.
Hell nah, they want to hear, this is what's been going on and this is how much it makes and this is what we want to do and this is how much we could make. That's a conversation. When you're like, oh, I just been thinking about some
Yeah.
motherfucker.
The second you
Everybody
strike
been
back,
thinking.
my attention is gone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everybody been thinking. I've been thinking. Been thinking, why the fuck you talking to me? I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking about walking away. I'm thinking. So yeah, but yeah, best dressed man, come ready to have a good time and to make some business partners, some new ventures, and yeah, get ready for all that's gonna come. That's gonna be one of our biggest ones, man. I'm excited. I can't wait. I want October just to fucking hurry the fuck up.
Me too, it gets cooler.
Cause yeah, I know, I love it.
All right, what else we got? Anything else in closing? What else we got?
I don't think.
We got the ghost. Move. That's all we
You
got.
guys about time to medicate, so that's why I'm trying to wrap it up.
Yeah.
267.
I don't think we got anything else.
Nothing else, huh? You got anything in closing, Wavy?
Don't forget August 10th backpack giveaway. Free backpack giveaway, man.
And what was that address again?
And good backpack.
The address is 326 South Palmetto Ave, 32114 Daytona Beach. It's gonna be from 9 to 1 p.m., 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're gonna do rock painting. We're gonna do a slime station, stuff that the parents and the kids can do out here together. And we'll have some little learning stations for them to just get their brain firing up and going before they get back to school.
Is there some landmarks you can
The
like,
amazing
what's it
John
next
John.
to?
It's
Yeah.
right next
What's
to
it next to?
Oh yeah, the amazing
City
John
Commission
John is
Police
coming.
Department right there.
And guess what? The amazing John John is not only coming to do a speech, he's doing a magic show for the kids too.
Whoa!
He does magic.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's
Dude,
he's
this
also
is
a magician.
unbelievable,
That's
man.
why they call him
Are you
amazing.
talking about the little?
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
when he
That
interviewed
dude
him
is
while-
awesome.
while they
Yeah,
were
it's
interviewing
super
him?
awesome.
Yeah.
And his mom just texted me today and said he went on some radio station he was on this morning. He promoted the event and
Hell
he
yeah.
talked about it on there.
Yeah.
So we got the Hog that promoted the event as well.
95.7.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you all. We really
Thank you,
appreciate the
Hog.
shout outs
We
for
got
that.
man, I got a fucking inbox full. I hit everybody up like, hey man, this is for the kids and nothing else. Do it for the kids, man. So people have been talking about it. So I'm expecting this thing to be pretty big, and I'm excited because that means that we're gonna leave with nothing, and that's the whole purpose.
That's
I
the goal,
want to leave with nothing.
Yes.
I don't want to have to go and be like, all right, let me go to this school and see if they need book bags. We'll donate these. I also have another whole organization that I'm doing a separate drive for, just me,
Uh-huh.
because it's a place where mothers abused and mothers go and to get
Batteries,
away.
women's shelter?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going in helping about 13 mothers get all the stuff they need for their kids, as far as uniforms and supplies, bags, and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
So that's something that me and my wife picked up today. So yeah, man, we want to help everybody. We want everybody to come. It's all free food, free waters, free games, free backpacks full of supplies, free wisdom and knowledge that's going to be spoken and portrayed to you. It's endless amounts of winning going on.
That's
So,
awesome.
Hell yeah.
August 10th, don't forget it.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Carl. What do you got? Anything in closing?
Peace, weed, and hippie grease.
Cool.
Speaking of grease, don't cook bacon naked, y'all.
Ow. That's
Ooh.
a good one.
Yeah, don't cook
That's a
bacon.
good way to put that in there.
No more
He's like,
units.
yes, he said grease.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna say thank you very much for tuning in this week. We've covered a lot of stuff. I know that I expect to see the inbox fucking getting blown up. Like I said, everything we talked about, from some of the organizational stuff to some of the way things are ran. It's not a shot at anybody. It's we got to keep everybody honest, and we all got to be on the same team.
We are kind of taking a shot at the school system.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no,
well,
I'm
no.
talking about the other group.
Other
I don't give a
group,
fuck about.
Oh
the
yeah,
school system.
we're not shooting at the school.
No,
of
we would
Fairleigh
never
Beach.
shoot at
No,
the
we don't
school.
shoot at schools.
say that.
We're not taking a shot at the school,
No.
but we're saying that the school is distributing misinformation to kids when that's not what school is for.
They kind of
thought-
feed
so
into
let
your
me-
CPS shit.
let me
that
ask you
were
this.
talking
Yeah.
about. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
God, you
As
just said that in a
fathers-
segment.
Excluding this guy, as fathers, what would you do if this was your kid's school sending this information home to your kid?
I would instantly want to go to that school and have a meeting with the principal and that teacher and find out if this principal also thinks this is okay to do.
It's not just a
But,
school.
but not
though.
only
It's
that,
the
you're
whole
out of
district.
line. You're out of line
You
because
go to no.
I
you
know.
don't go to school.
When I send my kid to school, I know what you're gonna teach my kid.
This
I know what
event,
you're teaching my kid. But when you go out to try to teach them something you don't even know about,
dude, the event that I got this at was an event for every school in the district,
This
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
a school
elementary
issue.
through high
It's
school.
a school board issue.
it's a school board.
You have to take it to the school board.
Exactly.
I
Yep.
have the same issue with my grandkids because my grandkids come down here every summer for about a week, and they live in Georgia.
So that's every school
Okay.
in Volusia County,
My
Flagler County.
Flagler County. Okay.
my granddaughter's actually she's 15 years old, and
Hey,
she's
I'm not
like,
sure
well,
what
what's up with
everybody-
this? She knows, you know.
Give me 5 minutes.
And
I'm doing a show.
we
right
just
now.
told them all, hey, no, this is Papa's medicine.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It shouldn't have to be. I would, first of all, I'm not going to rely solely and independently on the school board to teach my kids shit.
Well,
no.
Because they're fucking,
Yeah.
Common Core, fucking horrible.
Yeah,
you
but
say just
out of
forget
all
all
the
that
things I
shit.
expect you to teach them, I damn sure don't expect you to be misinforming them about something that
Is important.
is. If you can't teach a kid religion in school, don't try to teach a kid about
Medication.
medicine and all this other stuff. You're not teaching them law.
You're
It's like-
definitely
it's
not.
like-
You're
it's
not
like we
teaching them.
smoke-
Hey, you're not teaching them. Hey, ibuprofen does this, or
Yeah.
Effexor does this. You're not teaching them every other medication.
You're not
so why are you
talking
gonna bring
about
up?
that. When it comes to the drug class shit and you're doing all that, don't tell them anything that is not a fact, because you, as a school, should only be teaching kids the things that you know about. If you don't know about this, how the fuck are you even a teacher then?
What's
You
even
can't
worse
teach me
is
something you don't know
the
about.
alcoholism that they basically justified in their
They said
in their
alcoholism was okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they
And
want the
it's
kids
like,
to buy
are you
alcohol
fucking
and get drunk
serious?
but not get high.
Alcohol doesn't hurt you. It's only one chemical, and it
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Well, guess
A
what?
glass of
Guess
wine a
what?
day is okay.
They can't make money off of people dying from marijuana, so of course they want you to drink alcohol. Because
Word.
that's where they make their money.
Exactly.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing about cigarettes. No?
No.
No, it didn't. You're right.
It didn't say nothing about cigarettes?
Nope.
That's what really
Cigarettes
kills
probably
people.
kill more people than alcohol.
That's one of the leading things is cigarettes. Why didn't you say cigarettes and alcohol? Why would you say marijuana? Oh, because it's actually coming to be close that it can be legalized here? You guys want to treat it like it's the fucking devil and throw holy water on it? Like, come on.
Yeah.
They're doing too much, man. But I would definitely say that we look into it and see about going to the board and asking like who's approving to misinform these children. Because if you're gonna do it the right way. I would love if you taught my kid about weed in school.
Yeah,
the right way.
The right way.
Yeah.
If you gave them the right information, I
Show
would
them
love
the
that you taught them about that. Because then when they
Teach
come
them the
home and talk
history
to me,
of it
I'll be
from
like,
beginning
hell
to
yeah,
here.
you know, this is what we do.
I'm gonna go ahead and just look up the Flagler County School Board.
Yeah, we definitely need to get in touch with them. Because that's not right, man. I'm not for anybody persuading children or coercing children to do something that they don't understand or believe in something that they don't yet understand. It's a child's decision to make that decision. Like, okay, I believe what I see here. But if you're telling them like there's no other way, this is it.
Right here is a perfect
They'll believe
example.
that.
I'm sorry, I've got to say this. My wife has been on a muscle relaxer for a while now for her fibromyalgia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a prescribed, medicated, through the pharmacy muscle relaxer. She's now running out of it because we can't afford to go get more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a $16 medication, but I can't afford that right now.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I have no baclofen and I'm starting to hurt really bad. I'm shaking even. Like, coming off this shit is making her shake. One of the side effects of this medication, if you're on it for an extended period of time, if you come off of it, your muscles will die. If you come off of it too fast, your muscles will literally die.
Yes.
Well, most of those-
Active state.
Yes, and turn into dead muscle tissue that will have to be surgically removed.
But what medication doesn't have a life-threatening side effect or 2 or 10 to go with it on every label?
Marijuana.
Exactly.
Well, why don't they teach them that opioids are bad? Why should dad and mom take so many pills and lose all
Right.
their money and everything else?
Because that's what they should be talking about is not going in their parents' medicine cabinet and touching stuff like that because these things are bad. You can swallow this and lose your life. Not something that is not going to kill you. I don't give a fuck what age the kid is. If my kid was smart enough to find my joint and light that bitch up, he's not going to die.
Well, even
He
though
gonna fly.
we
He
literally
run
have
up
an opioid epidemic right now in the United
Here's the
States.
thing.
But they don't want to teach nothing else. They
The
want to
pills-
teach marijuana.
Pills look like little pieces of candy to little kids. I don't care who you are, what you say.
Yeah.
They're little colored pieces of
Tic-Tacs.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay? A piece of bud looks like a goddamn plant.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No kid's gonna be like, and even if a kid,
That looks like candy.
dude, even
Like,
if a
why
kid
do I
ate
wanna
this
eat
whole
salad?
jar,
Right.
it's
Why
not
do I
gonna do
wanna
anything.
It would not kill him. It would not
Right.
make
It
him
wouldn't-
throw it up.
You
He would
probably
throw it up.
wouldn't get high.
If
He'd
a kid
vomit.
took my
That's it.
medication
He'd be
bottle
like
at home
constant.
and chugged it thinking it was a bunch of candy, he'd die.
Yeah.
If my kid took this at home and said, I'm going to eat all this, he'd giggle and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Wake up hungry.
Well, it's not even decarb. Chances are he wouldn't get a whole lot from it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
True.
So it's just like
I
looking
mean-
at it like why are you choosing to press these issues? It's not just the school board. We're talking about you have to look one higher to them every time something happens that doesn't make sense. Like, okay, you didn't say nothing about cigarettes or pills. You chose alcohol and marijuana because marijuana is close to being taxed like alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, so,
So-
that ties into what I predicted for a hot
There's
now.
there's like a funny little thing going on here. Like, okay, you guys are trying
Right
to
on
be
there,
slick,
yeah.
are you? Wee wee.
VV.
You're trying to trick me.
Well,
All right.
I just kind of find it funny because most of those people who put out that shit will go home or go to the bar every fucking day and pound alcohol.
Club.
Yeah.
And
Because it's
meanwhile, cannabis is bad. And it's like, are you serious, dude? Do you know what you've just done to your liver?
Hey,
Just
but
in the
not only
last
that, but
week?
like I always say, how many times do you open up the paper and read in the morning? Cannabis guy was high, fucking ran over the prom queen.
Right.
Never
Yeah.
once, motherfucker.
Have you ever
ever read about alcohol? Every goddamn fucking prom season.
Let me ask you guys something. Have you heard of alcohol poisoning?
Yep.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You? You ever heard of marijuana poisoning?
No,
Nope.
doesn't exist.
Unless it's a pesticide in the fucking marijuana.
Right.
Correct.
I was about to say, unless there's a chemical on it.
Right.
No, my son
Or
had
unless
it.
it's laced,
he-
unless it's
only
laced with
3-day
fentanyl.
hangover I've ever
But
seen.
you know, alcohol's okay. It's safe.
Bullshit.
But it can poison you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When
It
I was
is
in the army,
poison.
I was like,
It's
I
safely
said
gonna lead you
before,
to
I
other
drank so
pharmaceuticals.
much.
and
There's
other
no other way to
nutrients
explain
where you
it
turn
but
money.
poison. Like
Literally, it is poison. I mean,
that shit fucking
it's
burns when
meant
you
to
drink
take
it. That
in
shit is
small-
poison.
small
It-
amounts. Not,
Exactly. It didn't stop the Black Plague.
No.
No,
Alcohol.
no.
People say that alcohol can be used medicinally. In some factors, it can. way back before they found other ways to do it, like drinking it will thin your blood. Well,
Yes.
yeah, duh. Okay. It disinfects shit. Awesome. So it'll disinfect before it kills me.
I'm gonna die clean.
Right. Yeah. Sterilize my insides. And there used to be some uses for it for things like depression, for
Right.
mothers who just had a baby, some pain, and of course,
Don't forget Tombstone, where they use to sanitize your wounds and pull out bullet holes.
but anesthesia.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
also used to use it for anesthesia.
Which
way
is
back in the day.
basically
Yeah.
They would
Tombstone.
they would tell you to drink it as fast as you possibly can
Pass
and
the
hope
fuck
you
out.
pass the fuck out.
yeah.
Because it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Yeah. So that's, yeah, okay, maybe 100, 200 years ago it could have been used medicinally, but there's so many more ways that are much more efficient and healthier and don't hurt as bad to do what alcohol used to be used for medicinally. So that's not an argument anymore, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bring me a valid argument where alcohol is helping you in a way that one of these medications or this or something else you can do will help you by itself that nothing else can do even. I might listen to you, but until then, no.
All right, well, I'm just saying, bring me a way that it could hurt you, and I might believe. Some
He's
shit you're
talking
saying.
about
Yeah,
alcohol.
he's
or
talking
cannabis?
about
I'm talking about weed.
Okay,
Show me a
there we
way.
go.
He's
Hey,
saying.
okay.
He's saying
You
show me
said
a way that
that.
alcohol
Okay.
that's good.
Here-
Show me
here,
a way to
baby.
prove this
Well,
shit.
you like
Baby.
a joint and put it
If
out on
you
your
can pull
arm.
this off, what we figured out yesterday, it takes
Oh my God.
250 pounds of marijuana flower to overdose somebody
You have to smoke 250 pounds in under an hour.
in under an hour. So I want to take that challenge,
Yeah.
just to prove to you that you
I
can't
wanna watch
fucking
that
OD
shit.
on shit.
I mean, I know that would happen, but
Didn't we
I'm
say
hitting a
we
couple
weren't
times, but I
doing
ain't.
We said he could. We're not telling other people to do it. We think
We're
it's okay
just
for
throwing
Dick
the
to do
idea.
it.
Okay.
I'm just putting it like if I don't know.
Now, this
you wanna
is-
showcase
we're
your product
talking
and
about
You want to
what-
prove? You want to help prove
People
that
have
marijuana
to-
can't overdose you? Send me
No.
250 pounds of
I
weed.
think
and
you're
we'll
right.
prove it.
Send it now. Send it right now. One
That's
dose.
what I
250 for
You'll
each of us.
be
We'll
on the wall of fame. Like,
But if y'all want to know, it takes about 64 grams of motherfucking.
We'll be building couches out of that stuff in here.
What was it? 64
You
or
know,
640
It was 64 grams.
64.7 grams.
Yeah.
of shatter is what it would take to
Overdose.
OD.
That would be the equivalent of 250 pounds, roughly.
There is one way that marijuana
You're
could
not sticking that shit
kill
up my
you.
ass, bro.
No.
Okay.
250, 64 grams of motherfucking shatter in your ass, nigga.
No, I'm talking one
No,
way that
we're gonna
marijuana
stick
could
to
kill you.
250
Yeah,
pounds.
we
A big old pallet of it can fall on you.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely a
pallet of it could fall
marijuana
in.
pallet could be compressed like mad fucking pounds and just.
Yep.
And you'd be like, "So I died off of marijuana today."
Because of the pallet falling off.
No, not
First
off of
confirmed
marijuana,
death from
under
marijuana. Man gets crushed by plant. Fuck.
Yeah, like Little Shop of Horrors.
And that's what I was thinking right there.
Mother Nature's fighting back.
Trees do that shit all the time. They haven't outlawed them yet.
Yeah, well,
They're trying to cut them all down, but they haven't outlawed them yet.
Not yet.
that's because trees they come with little people who still yell "Democrats" for them. So it's like we didn't do it on purpose.
Wait,
Man, I
the
thought it was
tree
the
comes with
Keebler. I thought it was the
That's more
Keebler
cookies.
Yeah,
elf.
so you're
That's
gonna
what
get
I'm
little
saying.
guys that yell.
They cut down trees and they're gonna have any more cookies. Man. Let me cookies.
Well, we cut down all the trees, we won't have any air debris, so fuck that shit.
That too. That too.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about algae and all the other plants, though.
They're
What, you want to eradicate
Not
them?
really.
Too?
No, they're not.
Well,
That's the thing.
if you
I'm
cut
like,
those
not
trees
really,
down
yeah.
and grew marijuana,
Like,
What
you
if
could-
an algae field that
You could, yeah, you could cut
Do we
like
still have
every tree
oxygen?
down on the earth, and there's enough algae
You
on
know,
the face of the earth
to
to
breathe.
oxygen.
Hemp actually puts out more oxygen per acre than
Yes.
trees.
Yeah.
so
Now,
it's-
here's
you
another
grow
interesting-
mad fucking what is it? The males, right?
Yeah.
You grow mad fucking males and just
The,
motherfuckers
the Brazilian rainforest
grow hides.
creates enough oxygen to sustain the entire planet,
Mhm.
but it uses it all itself. All the animals and plants and everything else in there uses that oxygen that it creates. I wonder if we planted like a hemp Brazilian rainforest size, if we could just not have to have anything else ever.
Just buy like
That
an
is
acre of
definitely
land
a
and just
subject for further
constantly
discussion
grow.
at another time.
Sorry, I've been pulling on this.
It's
too much.
alright.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. We want to say thanks again for being here and taking the time to watch us. Please, comments, we encourage it. Like, share. follow, and
Smile.
give a mad shout out to Hood News Global and the Hood News crew. Mad shout out to Alice. Mad shout out to Nations
Not
starting
copy me.
her solo program. Give a special shout out to Daniel Olson. He came down and joined last week for the show. That was
Yes,
thanks,
Daniel.
Daniel. Fun to see you.
It was
What's
cool.
up,
It was
man?
awesome. Totally great time, and I think he's got some new fire in his belly that
There
he'll
you
be pursuing. So we'll let him tell that part
Have
of the
nothing to
story
do with
later.
purple, did it?
No.
No.
Nothing to do with purple, man. Purple's
Daniel,
a
remember
classified-
purple.
Purple's a classified operation that's going on right now. They find out never.
Operation Purple coming in everywhere.
Never wear it. Never wear it.
Oh man,
But
that's
yeah, shout out to Trees of Life. They got a couple new singles that are in the studio right now. I got to go to that studio. It's fucking epic. We'll be going there some point here in the future. I've been working on that.
Fucking Epic Studios, look them up.
No, that's not the
Oh.
name of it. I'm gonna drop that again after I get back from Spokane. I just
Oh,
gotta
sure.
catch up on a lot of shit right now. But you guys are really gonna like it. I promise
It's
you
a
that.
cool studio name, though. Fucking Epic Studios.
Fucking Epic Studios. That'd be a cool studio name. So, Mr. Junebug, thank you much. Mr. Hampton, thank you much. We're looking forward to October. Amazing Jonathan, thank you very much for coming out, support the backpacks, and give some inspiration and motivation to these children.
Yep,
Mr. Carl, welcome to the show. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the team. We had a good discussion yesterday. I think everybody here is on the same page.
Yep.
So glad to have you here. And
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here.
What you got? man?
Shout out to GI Low and Private Murphy. You guys are doing awesome things for the veteran community, and thank you so much. We again thank you for the honor of the interview, and we'll be putting that out soon.
All right. You got any
Yeah.
shout outs?
They saw videos were posted on Green to Green over the weekend. Trees of Life was at Cafe Da Vinci. They'll be back there
September 17th.
September 17th.
They're opening for the Green.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
That show is gonna be so fucking dope. I think we got 2 more tickets to give away.
I'm
Yes,
be
we do.
I'm gonna be at the
Yes,
door
we
like,
do.
I know them guys.
I know the band.
We
It's
still
like,
got
let
2
them
tickets to
in.
give away for that. That's gonna be an epic show. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
We're gonna be going there. Gonna be giving massive supports. We'll probably pop up on a live or two.
Yes.
We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna pop up a live or two. We already know that's the way it's gonna go.
Yeah, there'll be lives going live.
That
everywhere.
Cafe Da Vinci is right there in downtown Deland.
Yes.
You got Stetson University there. You got a lot of cool pubs and bars and crawls there. It's gonna be packed. I know that. It's gonna be an awesome fucking time.
Hell yeah.
Awesome time.
Yes.
So, anything else we got?
That's it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Ta-ta.
We love you. We mean it. We got a lot more shit to come.
Peace.
He said come.
Peace. Can you hear me now? Is that better? You guys got me better now? I hope so. Sorry for that momentary delay. But I wanted to say thank you for tuning in tonight. I got to give a huge shout out to Mr. White and Logos and Marketing. Those guys are a fucking awesome team, man. If you want some shit done, you want to look right, you want a professional, check it out. This is what's going to happen. They're going to hook you up, I promise. All right, guys, we love you. We mean it. Thank you for watching the show, and we'll see you next week. Peace.